thanks for coming to Anne's Space. Welcome if this is your first time here, and thanks for coming back if you're a regular watcher. This time I'm in New York City. Oh, so much to do and see. I'll leave you to watch the rest of the video. Well, that was my shortest train trip so far, about an hour and 20 minutes. And here I am, New York Station, and welcome to my next video. We'll take it from here. So, arrived above ground now in New York on West 33rd Street. So, yes, chaotic, and it's smelly too, is my first thought. So it's already a bit overwhelming. Lots of stations, not quite so clear on where to go, but hopefully it's just first day issues and then I'll sort myself out. Just waiting for a train to the hostel. It's crazy, everyone rushes to the Staten Island ferry. It's a free ferry and I thought it would be quieter today being in the Disney. I've walked down to 125th Ave, which is Harlem, pretty much the centre of Harlem. So let's see what interesting things I can see here. From Harlem now up towards Central Park. It's definitely changed, it's a lot quieter, definitely not so many people around. And here I am walking on the top of Central Park. Now I'm doing a walking tour this morning with the hostel, the high hostel that I'm staying at around Central Park, so no doubt they'll show me all the interesting spots. I'm just walking back from Harlem though to get back to the hostel to do the walk. So we're going into the lower west corner of Central Park this morning amongst all the crowds. So Central Park's not a natural park. Our guide today was just telling us that this was actually a housing area in New York, as was all New York, and it was hard to build on because, as you can see behind me, there's the rocks. So this is the path that the glaciers took coming down from Canada and depositing all the rocks. So it was really hard to build on. So they got rid of all the houses, rehomed people, and turned this into Central Park. This is the fourth carousel in this spot. The original three, two of them burnt down, they were steam powered, and the one prior to that was actually an actual horse and a donkey underneath who would be the driving power to make the carousel move. So, very cool. I don't get to ride on this one.
But soon after the park opened in the 1850s, it was actually a working dairy.
So that's like the glockenspiel clock. this is Strawberry Fields.
Okay, folks, this is where I leave you all. Thank you for joining me
Yoko
today.
Ono after John Lennon died. So I'm just finished Central Park. I went and had a look at the Guggenheim Museum and decided I haven't really got enough time to do it justice. So I'm going to walk along Fifth Ave for a while. Up to my right here is the Museum of Modern Art. There's lots of double-decker buses going around, lots of taxis. It's just, and of course, lots of tourists. It's all happening on Fifth Ave. So just on the corner of 5th and West 57th, that's where like Tiffany's, Louis Vuitton, Bulgari, Bergov, Goodman is, and thousands of travellers. So I'm on the corner of 5th and West 34th, and this is the Empire State Building, which used to be one of the tallest buildings in New York, but not any longer. Today we were looking at buildings that were 96 stories high, selling for 600 million, I think it was, for an apartment. So I'm now walking up Broadway, heading to Times Square. From another morning in New York City. I'm currently down in the subway just from my hostel. It's a 2-minute walk, waiting for a train. There's a lovely lady beside me, not sure of her age, but she's in hiking clothes with a backpack, with joggers. Hey, I want that to be me, maybe 20 years time. How cool would that be? Anyway, I'm off to Brooklyn Bridge today, so it should be fun. So I'm on the Brooklyn Bridge, and that's the Manhattan Bridge over there. Some people go across one and back on the other. I've decided that I'm actually gonna hopefully get a ferry to a different spot. So see how that goes. And now we could say I'm in Brooklyn. I've crossed the bridge. Yeah, there's been lots of people. But yeah, it's another one of the things that I want to do. Woohoo! Done it. Just walking through Brooklyn now after having the most delicious croissant with ganache and New York plums. So what do I think of Brooklyn? It's like New York without the steroids, or should I say like Manhattan without the steroids. It's much more chilled. Today's Sunday. No, I don't know what day it is. So I'm catching a ferry from Brooklyn to East 34th Street. So hopefully I can go up the top because it is stinking hot. I've heard about the Highline for ages in New York, and who would have thought I'd ever be walking it? Well, I am now, and it's an old train line that was left derelict for years and years and years, and they've turned it into a walking path. So it'll be interesting to be up above everything else. Well, I'm not the only one that decided that Highline. Well, I'm just finding something to do. This is literally, there are say thousands of people walking this, but it's just so nice to get away from intersections and traffic lights and crossings. So, and believe it or not, it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it may storm, so there you go. Amazing what you find when you're looking for something else. What I was really coming for was the Chelsea market. So it's not a food market by the looks of things. There's lots of shops here. Some old shops, some old pictures. It's obviously been a market for a very long time. I'm sure it's got a great history. So I'm doing another youth hostel tour, and I caught the train out to I've caught the train out to Crossing, which is in Queens. Those nighttime markets were fantastic, and so lucky that I stay at hostels where they do walking tours and they're complimentary. Then it was back to Times Square. I made a booking to see a show, but you'll have to see which one in my next New York video. So thanks for watching, and until next time, bye for now.